Every week, it's a challenge to pick the top 2 plays for NSW. You can only imagine how difficult it is to go back through and narrow down the 76 options and then some that didn't even make the cut for the show to pick our top 10 plays of this season. It's always a battle in the sports office for the top spot, but Kevin Jackman figured it out.
Number 10. A senior for Neuqua Valley, Chloe Pace took to the Mattia Valley Pool in mid-September and rewrote the Mustangs record book. With the inward 1 1/2 somersault tuck, she finished her day off with 235.7 points, breaking the pool record set in 2010. Pace would finish 17th in state, highest among our area divers. Number 9. We find a veteran Husky on the lacrosse field pulling off a ridiculous feat of strength and perseverance. Scotty Allgood, in his final season in orange and blue, goes beast mode on Naperville Central in their mid-April affair. How about this trip to the nets? A few bumps and bruises along the way don't seem to faze Allgood. Somehow the 5'7" scoring machine produces yet another tally. He helps North to a 13-4 win and a 4th place finish in state. Number 8. Bases loaded. First inning, only 1 out. It's a pitcher's nightmare. Naperville North in a jam, but Drew McCauley there to bail the Huskies out. The left fielder comes streaking in to make a diving grab, and to top it all off, helps the Huskies nab the runner at second for an inning-ending double play. McCauley's catch not only kept the Bennett Red Wings off the board, but those runs would end up being crucial with North going on to win 3-2. Number 7. Let's hit the tennis courts for a match between Neuqua and Naperville Central. In the top double pairing, Hannah Newman and Hannah Beck are going for the Wildcats, and when their Red Hawk counterparts hit a lob shot over their heads, well, Newman has a solution for that. The sophomore volleys it back with time to get settled, and then takes advantage with an over-the-head smash. The duo would go on to win in straight sets 6-2, 6-2. Number 6. We'll cool down with a trip to the ice with Cade Kenyon in the Warriors Hockey Club. Known for his prowess around the net, Kenyon may have outdone himself in the sequence against St. Rita. The senior is draped by 2 Mustangs, and yet it turns into a 3 Stooges act. The final stooge? The goalie that Kenyon tricks into allowing the goal. I didn't know it was possible to appreciate this goal any more than I already did, and yet slow-mo sure does the trick, doesn't it? Number 5. The senior with the long list of accomplishments, Mia Laxagala is one of the best prep hoop stars in the state, especially doing that. The respect for her long-range shot came in handy in triple overtime against Naperville North when, with time running down, Laxagala drove to the hoop and finished over 3 Huskies, securing a 65-63 win and a regional title. Number 4. Sandwiched between a contingency of Red Hawks and Huskies is Neuqua Valley's lone Wildcat representative at the sectional meet, Michael Barron. But the freshman sure isn't intimidated, especially on the vault. A Sukahara full executed to perfection, and the judges reward him with the highest score NSW has frankly ever seen, a 9.65, and that is good for first at the meet. Before we count down the top 3, here are some honorable mentions. Ian Ridgway bowling a 300 game in the regional meet. Jack Vercautren sinking a lengthy birdie putt to leave his opponent in disbelief. Audrey Johnson and Lauren Plateau teaming up to tie the game in the Super Sectional. Peyton Thorne connecting with a sprawled out Cade McDonald for a touchdown. Number 3. We begin the home stretch to our top play with this beautiful effort from Bennett's Aaron Flynn. Who needs a teammate to set you up when you can flip it over your own head, track it down, and then laser it top left shelf, breaking a 1-1 tie against St. Charles East? That definitely requires a second look. Bennett's season ends in the Super Sectional, but only at the hands of the eventual state champion St. Francis. Number 2. To the pinnacle of boys high school volleyball, the state championship game. And no better way to make the day memorable than coming up with an unforgettable play. Francisco Comas with the over-the-head kick save, keeping the point alive. Been doing things like this all season long, but this one sure takes the cake. Number 1. We finally made it to our top play, and it's a culmination of circumstances. 2 minutes left in doubled overtime, trailing by 2 against Wheaton Warrenville South for the right to win the DVC. Jack Hill gets the feed, gets fouled, and gets the bucket from NBA range. A sensational play from the marksman capped off by, well, making the free throw. The 4-point play serves as the difference as North claims the conference title with a 37-35 thriller.